Brakathay Hawa, Brakathay Abashai, Brakathay Hawa, Brakathay Hawashai, Brakathay Hawa, Brakathay Hawashai, Brakathay Hawa, Brakathay Hawashai. All praises to the How by Shim, Hawashai, double honours to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, salutation to the Akim pushing his word in truth and sincerity. This is going to be a quick hit, brother just sent me this. And it says there's so much CO2 in the atmosphere that planting trees can no longer save us. It says humans emit roughly 30 to 40 billion tons of greenhouse gas carbon dioxide into the atmosphere each year. If we keep it up, Earth will continue to heat up and ultimately devastate our way of life. So what can we do about it? Most scientists agree that we need a way to capture some of the CO2 out of the atmosphere. One idea is to plant lots of trees. Trees use CO2 in order to grow. They also release oxygen, and it is a win-win. But recent reports indicate that we simply cannot grow enough trees to capture the necessary amount of CO2 that would help us meet the goals set by the Paris Agreement. In truth, we have had to cover the entire continental USA with trees to just capture 10% of the CO2 we emit annually. There is not enough room on this planet to have the farmland it takes to feed the world, plus the space to plant the necessary number of trees. In other words, many of us would starve if we tried to use trees to solve our emission problem. So, where this man is straight fucking up the planet, you see. Revelations 11:18, and the nations was angry, and thy wrath has come, and the time of the dead that should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto the servants, the prophets, unto the saints, and to them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroyeth the earth. Okay? So basically that's what they need, man. They need to be removed out of the way, because they're just basically fucking everywhere this man goes, he just fucks shit up, because he's the destroyer. Yeah, he's the destroyer of the planet, man. So the Most High is going to remove him, because that's the only way you can get rid of this devil, man, because he's just fucking shit up, basically, you know. Right, and it says, Isaiah 24:5, and it says, the earth is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinances, and broke the everlasting covenant. Okay, because you got the land Sabbath, yeah. That's one of the main reasons, right? And it says there, therefore have the curse devoured the earth, and they have dwelled therein are desolate. Therefore, the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. And that's the the conclusion of it. It has to be burned. It has to be because sometimes what they do with farmers is they burn the land for it to be replenished. Okay, and that's what the Lord is going to do. And it says here, the new wine mourneth, and the vine languisheth, and all the merry-hearted do sigh. Yeah. Because the earth, like it says, is defiled under the inhabitants, man. You know, a vagabond, a fugitive and a vagabond shall he be, and it will not yield. It will not yield his proper strength. The earth is not yielding its proper strength, okay? Because the earth is given, Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands of the goddamn wicked, okay? All right, I'm gonna make this one short. Usually I extend it. I know the spirit makes me just continue, but I'm gonna make this one short, okay? Jeremiah 12:4. How long shall the land mourn, and the herbs of the field wither? For the wickedness of them that dwell therein, and the beasts are consumed, and the birds, because they said, he shall not see our last end. Okay? So, how long shall the earth mourn, man? It's going to mourn because as long as this cracker, this Edomite, this devil, is in power. Last video, he was a destroyer. I told you how he's the destroyer. That's exactly what he is. All he does is destroy, okay? He's not about life. He's about death, okay? All he brings to the table is nothing but distress, and sorrows, okay? That's what he's about. Distress and sorrows, okay? Alright, this is Psalms 82:5. And they know not, neither will they understand. They walk in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. Okay? So I'm going to leave it with that. So let's say all praises, Yahweh Shimi Yahushai. I'll tell you what, let me get one more. Let me get Matthew's Salakia. Let me get Matthew's 24:22. Right, and it says, except those days be shortened, there shall be no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Okay? So that's why you see the way the time is speeding up. Because the Lord has to. Otherwise, this man is going to destroy not only himself, he's going to destroy everybody, and he's going to destroy the earth. So the Most High has to shorten the days so he can send his son, Yahushai, and he's going to deliver the elect and then subjugate everybody, and then we're going to take over the whole earth. The whole earth going to be replenished again. So I'd like to say all praises to Yahweh Shim Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Kwam Yasharallah, man. Keep pushing this word out there.